Hey guys, it's Erin. Welcome back to my Zodiac series. Today we're doing Leo, and it's this look right here. Leo's element is fire. Their colors are gold, yellow, and orange. Their ruler is the sun. They're super creative and passionate, but they can also be arrogant and stubborn and sometimes lazy. So I have been taking inspiration from my girl Kimberly Margarita. This is my inspiration photo for this look. I will tag her information below. Keep watching. All right, let's get started. So first things first, we got to do our face. And for this look, we are going to have to block out our eyebrows. So I'm just taking off a little bit of my makeup. Some of my makeup today was actually like goldy bronze, so I'm going to keep that on. But you want to clean your eyebrows really well. And then I use an Elmer's glue stick to block out my eyebrows. So you just want to wipe them down really well with the Elmer's glue stick, get it really in there. And then I smooth mine out with a little spongy spoolie. Lay them flat. I did 2 coats of Elmer's glue, so once they're dry, go back over it with another layer of Elmer's glue. Just really wipe them hard down to your face and let it dry. Next, we're going to be taking the Jaclyn Hill palette in the shade Hunts to kind of cover up our eyebrows. I go back and forth with how I really block out my eyebrows, but this definitely worked. You want to kind of counteract your dark eyebrows, especially if you have dark ones like me, with a red tone before you put concealer on. Also, before you put concealer on, take another makeup wipe and kind of go around your eyebrows to get any excess glue, or else that'll flake off and really you'll have trouble after they dry. And now we're going to cover them up with some concealer. I chose Catrice. It's a great inexpensive concealer, especially for makeup looks like this where you don't want to use something expensive. I did 2 coats actually of Catrice, and now we're going in with my Maskcara Beauty palette. I'm going in with a slightly lighter shade than I normally would because I want to kind of blend in with the Catrice concealer. So I'm using the shade Aura to go around my forehead and underneath my eyes. But I will be going in with my normal shade Amber, kind of to blend everything together so I don't look so pale. Little snack break. Thanks, hubby. Keep working. So now I'm going in with the shade Amber over the rest of my face. This is my normal shade and it's my tried and true. Now we're going to take some Bella Cream Bronzer from Maskcara Beauty and go around the outer edges of the face to warm it back up. We want this look to be really glowy and very warm. Now I'm going in with a little bit of linen. This is one of the newest Maskcara Beauty Cream foundation colors, and it's so good for like illuminating the middle of your face. So I just take it right on the very edges of like my nostril and like where it meets my cheekbone, my little cheeks, to brighten up the center of your face. Now I'm going in with the shade Astoria, which is another super amazing new shade from Maskcara Beauty for contour, and I'm using the Detail Hack Brush. The edge of the Detail Hack Brush gets you a really clean fine line for a great contour. You want the contour to be a little bit warmer and kind of harsher than normal. Taking it down my neck and around my collarbone, just give a little more dimension. I also want to go under my nose here. This is going to make our nose look actually much shorter than it normally would. You don't want to go on the top of your lip, just right under your nose to make your nose appear a little bit shorter for a little bit more of a cat-like effect. Now I'm going to take some paper towel, fold it in half, and this will give us a nice barrier for our cat eye look. Going in with the new Jaclyn Hill shade palette, her Vault collection. This is Ring the Alarm palette, and I'm using these warm tone shades to create a really warm eye. Hitting it with a little bit of the BH Cosmetics palette, Weekend Festival palette in that super bright pink shade. And now we're going back in with one of those other warm yellows from Jaclyn Hill. bam, you get a nice crease, a really sharp edge when you use that paper towel. Now we're going under the eye with pretty much the same shades in the same order that I used the other ones in, so just keep going with that. But I'm bringing the tail end, I guess the tail beginning, down my nose a little bit to kind of create this much more cat-looking eye. And I'm filling that in with that super gold color from the Jaclyn Hill Armed and Gorgeous palette. Now I'm going to take a little bit of some cream pigments that I have. I just got these at a Halloween shop, but I'm going to mix the yellow and the red together to create my eyebrows. And I'm patting them down with a little bit of an orange color from the BH Cosmetics Weekend Festival palette and the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette. Now we're going to bring the color kind of up through the top of our head. So we want it to kind of look like it's a little bit like exploding. We want this kind of neat look in the middle of our forehead. And to lighten and brighten it up, we're using a little bit of that yellow from the NYX Brights palette. Bringing it down the sides of our nose. Cats have kind of an interesting muzzle shape here, so I wanted to kind of give that illusion. Not super heavy. Now we're going to brighten it all up with a little bit of that gold color from the BH Cosmetics palette. And kind of touching it everywhere that you put some of that light yellow shade. Adding a little bit of pink to under my under eye, and now we're gonna highlight our fake brow bone, but this will even just make it more realistic. And now going back in with some blush from Maskcara Beauty. I'm using the shade Sandstone and my B Squared blush and bronzer brush. More snacks. Thanks, hubby. Gotta stay nice and full doing these long looks. I love that shade. Now we're going in with some Tarte. I actually wanted to make a half cut crease. So a good tip for making a half cut crease is you use like a concealer and you put that on with a brush and then you look upward and you'll kind of create a stamp to where your normal cut crease needs to go, and you'll just follow that line. That's the easiest way to do this. And then I went in with the shimmer shades from Jaclyn Hill Vault Collection and her old palette as well. And I like to use my finger. I've just fully decided that any shimmer shades, I just apply them with my finger because they come out so much better. Pop a little extra color on there. And voila, we're done. I crimped my hair. I popped on some lashes and did some really cool liquid liner, which I cannot do on camera. Added a bold lip to kind of give this cat effect. And we're done. Alright guys, message me, follow me on social media. This is the Zodiac series and I am Makeup and Magic.